The Riftbound market has been exploding this past weekend. Let's go ahead and go over some of the prices. I want to go ahead and start with Origins, the booster display. If we can go ahead and look at the start, MSRP was around 120 to 150 range, and then shot up 280. Then it dipped back down a little bit, 200 mark. Now we're seeing it back to 280. Lowest listed is 280 plus $5 shipping. I'm assuming if we try to add this one, it will not let us. Yeah. The listing is already taken. So let's just assume we're at 285 right now. 285 per box. Per case, that would be $1,710 if you got them individually. So significantly increased. Let's see what the cases are selling for. So the booster display case, that's 6 boxes. It's going for $1,500 right now, market. Originally was, what is this? Why isn't it showing me? 979, so 980 on release. Dipped down a little bit to 950. 1,500. Most recent sale was 1,590, and the lowest listed verified is 1,600 with shipping included. So if you get this one and you break it down by box, you're getting the boxes for $266 around there. So this is gonna be the cheaper option, but it's still not much cheaper. Let's take a look at the prices of some of these singles. Let's start with Thousand-Tailed Watcher. Got a 7 cost, send back a mind rune with 7 might, reading Accelerate. You may pay 1 mind as an additional cost to have me enter ready. When you play me, give enemy units -3 might this turn to a minimum of 1. This is a rare 116 out of 298, and it released at $20. I believe we went over this in my first market watch. Go ahead and take a look at that so we can see a difference in what the prices were at that point. So we have the lowest listed right here, $37, $1.50 shipping, so around a $40 card now. It's really a good card, and especially if you're playing a mind deck, you're able to ramp up with what the next card we're going to look at right now. We got Retreat. This is uncommon. 104 out of 298, costs 1 energy, 0 power, 0 might. It's a spell. And return a friendly unit to its owner's hand. Its owner channels 1 rune exhausted. This is a reaction. So a 1 cost that just returns a card back to your hand and gets you a little bit of ramp. So this is an uncommon, going for $5 for the non-foil version. $5.54 now. That's crazy. Most recent sale was $6.46. They got 2 of them. Let's see what the foils are going for. Foils are oof. So it's about $8. A couple of listings for $8, and it goes up to $20 for these foils. These foils have shot up significantly in price, and this is due, same thing with the boxes and cases, this is due to the shortage of availability of these boxes. Not a lot of allocation was set up for this, and the demand for it wasn't expected by the creators of this game, it seems. Now, for one of the main decks using Mind, we have the Kaisa deck. So the signature spell for Kaisa is a Cathian Rain. Do this 6 times, deal 2 to a unit. So you can choose different units every time. So this is an epic. 248 out of 298. Energy cost 7. Power cost is 3. So you have to send back Fury or Mind runes. Currently, it is $72.93 market. Most recent sale was $70. About $40 probably when we saw it in the last market watch. Lowest listed is $61.97. Then $76. And then almost $90 for a signature spell. This is an epic. So it is above the rarity. But still, I don't think it should be at this price. But we got a lot of events coming out. There's a lot of prizes on the line, so that's where the prices are coming from. Speaking of the Kaisa deck, we have Kaisa Survivor right here, champion unit. You're probably going to play 2 in a deck. This is an epic, 039 out of 298. Energy cost 4, power cost 0. A might of 4. So accelerate, you may pay 1 fury as an additional cost to have me enter ready. When I conquer, draw 1. So pretty good draw power. This is actually my first time actually reading it and trying to visualize it on like play wise, so that's pretty crazy. 4/4 that just lets you draw every time you conquer. Lowest listed is $80. 85. Market is 81. The most recent sale was 2 for 90, so super expensive now. If we saw last time, it was probably around 45 in the first market watch. So we got the Kaisa here. We have the alternate art, 39A. Same thing, same effect, same everything. We just got Kaisa with the skin, but $88. $88 is the lowest listed verified with 75-cent shipping, sure. 86.70 market, most recent sale 87.44. So I think you're better off getting the alt arts. The alt arts will probably hold a little more value than the regular versions. And if you can get 3 right here for less than $100. I think that's a steal. Let's see if you can still add these. Yeah, you're still able to add these. So I would probably recommend picking these up. I was recommending picking these up in my previous market watch when they were like right here. So if you were able to pick them up there, you're still good. I think these were a really good pickup. Most of the alt arts probably are great pickups right now. Another card you're running in the Kaisa deck at, probably a 2 of Time Warp. This one is an epic, 122 out of 298. Energy costs 10, power costs 4. You got to send back 4 Mind Runes. And it is a spell. So it is $101 for the lowest listed verified. This thing has significantly jumped since its release. In my opinion, it's an obvious increase. No? Take a turn after this one, banish this. I think taking an extra turn is super strong. And it costs a lot of runes, but you're ramping. It's not much, but you're able to ramp runes with retreat. So you're getting the runes up. This card is crazy good. Does it warrant this price, especially at an epic? Probably not. It looks like it's mandatory in the Kaisa deck. Kaisa deck is best deck. So you got to run 2 of them. And that's what the price is because of product limitation. And there's not a lot out there. So we have a Dead Bloom Predator right here. Deflect. Opponent must pay rune to choose me with a spell or effect. You may play me to an occupied enemy battlefield. Rarity epic. Number 161 out of 298. Energy cost 8. Power cost 2. You have to send back 2 of the body runes, and it is a 8 might. We are looking on release around $40. $95 the lowest listed verified, with the most recent sale being $93.95. $93.97 is the market price. Again, another one of those cards that is really strong right now, but I don't think it's... If you're not going to an event, do not pick it up right now. Just wait. Just wait until more gets printed. They haven't confirmed that there's a second wave yet, but they have to print more. It's inevitable. It's just a matter of when. So yeah, don't buy these yet. You can proxy. As long as you're not playing in big events, you can avoid these for now. Another good epic right here, 162.98. Energy cost 9. Power cost 2 body runes. Gear, it is currently 72.80 for the lowest listed verified, 62.92 during the weekend, but now it's shot up. Market price is 82, but most recent sale was 71.59. Let me see if I can add this one. Okay, no, I can't add this one. So it looks like we're at $80 for this card. Dazzling Aura is $80 now. Interesting, another good card. Like I said, at the end of your turn, reveal cards from the top of your main deck into your reveal unit. Play it, ignoring its cost, and recycle the rest. So this card bringing out a big unit at the end of your turn, ignoring its cost, is really, really strong. And if you're able to get this out early enough, it's probably over for your opponent. This is just a really overwhelming card. I remember facing against it back in the early days when Pixelborn was still allowed, and it's a very crazy card. Luckily, there is some gear removal, so you should be sure to side that in if you're not playing it. And we have some lower rarity cards here that are pretty pricey, so just make sure you're looking through all of your cards. You do get 3 foils per pack, so you're bound to get something. Dr. Mundo Expert right here. It is, my might is increased by the number of cards in your trash. At the start of your beginning phase, recycle 3 cards from your trash. It's a rare, 109 out of 298. Energy cost 8. Power cost 2. Mind Runes, Might 6. It's a champion, of course. And it is currently $8.84, the lowest listed verified. It actually released at $10 and dropped down to $4. So if you're able to pick it up around this point, you're good for now. But it does look like it's increasing. It is a strong card, especially with decks that are able to just get cards into the trash just by using them over and over again. Like, it's so useful. I've played it. I actually created I was building team mode this weekend at Ninja Exchange. If you're at the booth, stop on by. If you're looking for some Riftbound, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Lorcana, Magic, One Piece, we got it all. I was making the team mode deck, I believe it was Saturday, and I couldn't find any Mundos in the bulk, and I was like, dang, is Mundo expensive or something? Why can't I find it anywhere? It was about $4, so literally 2 days ago, it's doubled in price from what it was 2 days ago. Really strong card. I'm surprised actually that that's how much they are now. I'm debating if I want to play Teemo. I might have to take them out and get rid of them now. Some other crazy uncommons we have here. We have Singularity, $2.80 is the market. The most recent sale was $2.30. Another card I have in my Teemo deck. $2.30 lowest is verified, and then after that's like $3 to $4. Energy cost 6, power 2. It is a spell. You have to send back 2 Mind Runes, and it says deal 6 to each of up to 2 units. So it does essentially 12 damage split up between 2 different units. Really strong card. I think it's a reasonably like priced in terms of cost, not dollar wise, but I think this is a strong card. $3 worth, probably not, but until we get more available, people are gonna want to play this. A lot of people want to play the game now, so there may not be enough Singularities around. Some more uncommons to be on the lookout for. We have the Sprite Mother. This thing is like short print or something because did not pull any in my 2 boxes. But Sprite Mother, when you play me, play a ready 3 Might Sprite unit token with temporary here. Kill at the start of its controller's beginning phase before scoring. So this is 106 of 298, energy cost 4, power cost 1 mind rune, might 3 unit. So it gives you a body and it gives you a ready sprite unit token. So really strong card. So I think this one warrants a higher price than usual uncommons. Probably $3 to $5 is fair, especially for how many I've seen pulled in a box. But yeah, really strong card, especially when I had my opponent play it on me and I saw the sprite mother still there after I had the token left, and I was like, oh, that's a unit, and that threw me off. Really strong card. Now I think this is going to be the most expensive uncommon in the set. Stack deck. Action to play on your turn or in showdowns. Look at the top 3 cards of your main deck. Put 1 into your hand and recycle the rest. 183 out of 298. Energy cost 1. Spell, and it's a chaos. $7.33. $7.64 was the most recent sale. They bought 2 of them, and still so it's a $7 to $8 uncommon. So be on the lookout for that. We have Charm, but we're not looking at the regular Charm. It's about a few cents. We have the foil Charm. $2.54 is the market price, and the lowest listed is $2.50. The most recent sale was $3.99, and they got 2 of them. So be on the lookout for some of those foils. Now we have the Seal of Unity being the most expensive seal currently, probably because of the playability of it. $30 is the most recent sale. $25.75 is the market price. Lowest listed is $25.75. They got 1, then 27, then to $30. So most expensive seals. I think seals are really good. Helps you maintain your runes because it reads exhaust reaction, add order. Abilities that add resources can be reacted to. So it adds an order rune that you're able to recycle. So you're able to tap it instead of sending back a rune. You still have it for next turn, so you aren't putting yourself behind. Now, cost 0, you just have to recycle a power rune, order rune, sorry. You just need to recycle an order rune. Now, every domain has their own seal. This just happens to be the most expensive. I think a lot of the other seals are underrated right now just because they may not be as playable as this one at the moment, but in the future they are going to be playable. So after that one, we have the Seal of Rage in price being $22. That's going to be the most expensive, the second most expensive seal. Then every other seal is going to be around $10 maybe. So we got Seal of Insight, $13.17. Seal of Focus, $11.49. Seal of Strength, $8.74. And the Seal of Discord, $7.64. So I think these seals are going to probably be pretty important at some point, and we're getting set 2 in February, so I'd probably hold on to a few of these just to have all the seals ready for any combination of domains I want to play in my deck. We got Baited Hook, 1 order exhaust, kill a friendly unit. Look at the top 5 cards of your main deck. You may play a unit from among them that has might up to 1 more than the killed unit, ignoring its cost, then recycle the rest. Epic, 242 out of 298, energy cost 3, power 0, might 0. It is a gear of the order domain. We have market 38.50. Most recent sale was $40.27. On release, it was around $20. Lowest listed is $35. So I think it's a pretty strong card, especially it being a gear, meaning you can just keep summoning a new unit every turn. We got Misfortune signature spell Bullet Time. Super underrated when it came out, $10, and it jumped to $15 during the weekend. Now currently $27.40. Most recent sale was $27.69, and the lowest listed is $30. I don't even think I have many of these, so I'm gonna have to double check, but I think it's a strong card. Not a lot of people are on Misfortune yet, but we'll probably see that change very soon, especially with the increase of her signature spell. We're going to see probably more decks pop up. Again, more cards really manipulated, or they're just really good and people need access to them. We got Invert Timelines. Each player discards their hand, then draws 4. An Epic 201 out of 298. Energy costs 3. Power costs 1 Chaos Rune. And it is currently $32.70 for the lowest listed verified. After that's $35. And it was $11, $10 on release. So huge increase. Very crazy. I think it's a good card. I want it to be good. I'm just not too sure where people are going to be playing it yet. Divine Judgment. Another card I was reading the other day as I bought in this weekend during Ninja. I read it and I was like, this card is insane. Each player chooses 2 units, 2 gear, 2 runes, and 2 cards in their hands. Recycle the rest. It just restarts the game to 2. And I think that's interesting. I really like it. I'm going to try to make a deck revolving around this. Just a spell. Energy cost is 7. Power cost 2 order runes. Lowest listed is $25. After that it goes to, around $25. So it's steadily staying at 25. I think this is a strong card, and I think this is probably going to go up a little more until we get reprints, because I think people are going to experiment with this and might be really good. So for you people that want to play Annie, we have Annie Darkchild, the starter, only available in Proving Grounds as far as I know. You need the leader to play Annie. At the end of your turn, ready 2 runes. Lowest listed is $45.80. Even though market still says $16.74, it has not caught up. So it looks like there was probably a lot of buyouts yesterday, and then today people are just buying it. People just want to play Annie. I believe Annie did really well at a tournament overseas, so I'll have to double check on that. Maybe I'll cover it in another video. Let me know if you guys want to see me cover any of those tournaments from overseas. More cards from the Proving Grounds. Common, however, Flash, really good card. Reaction, play at any time, even before spells and abilities resolve. Move up to 2 friendly units to base. It's a common, 11 out of 24. Energy cost 2. It's a spell, Chaos Domain. Damn, that's crazy. $38. $38, the lowest listed verified for Flash. Even market is $29.69. And the most recent sale was $44.30. I need one of these to finish my Teemo deck, actually. And when I was looking at it, it was like 20 bucks. So that is crazy. I'm going to see how I'm going to pick that up. Hopefully I can find a Proving Ground somewhere, because I don't want to pay $40 for this. And neither should you. Now let me end it off with maybe some hope, right? This is a pretty good card. This is the Darius Legend. Overnumbered. They did say they're not going to reprint the art of the overnumbered cards. So what is this? This is Darius. Is that like a Draven doll or something? I really like that. So it's not as popular right now because it's not a good deck as far as I know. I haven't seen anyone top with it, so we'll see. That changed when the events happened, but $38.20 for an overnumbered card is crazy cheap, especially when you look at something like RA now. I know it's the RA tax. RA is really popular, waifu tax, all this, whatever, but this overnumbered card is 183. They're not reprinting this art. Almost $200 for the overnumber, no one's signature. I think this is a good pickup. If you agree, let me know in the comments, but I'm going to end it there. Let me know what you guys want to see in other Riftbound videos. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you baggers in the next one.